second. I don't even y'all. We got so much shit. I can't even. I appreciate the follow by the way, but y'all, we got so much shit. I can't even like. I don't even know where the fuck to even start. You know what? Let's start on this. Hang on. Let's start on this. Cause they got me fucked up, y'all. Telling me what the fuck I can't do. What the fuck are you talking about? Hang on. Have any of y'all seen this young man before? Okay, so I'm seeing some no's. Listen, y'all. So, y'all, this is one of the ones they didn't want me to talk about. But like I said, I really don't give a fuck. So, let me, hold on. Let me give y'all the full, let me give y'all the full case summary. Hang on. Let me give y'all the full case summary. So, right now, just, just regular information. Just regular information. This guy's name is Marcellus Williams, right? This is Marcellus Williams. He was locked up in Missouri, and he was on death row, right? He was on death row. Hey, mods, don't even the bots that's in the chat right now. Fuck it, I don't even give a fuck. The bots that's in the chat, let them have that shit. I don't give a fuck. I want y'all to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? Like on a regular day, y'all can ban them motherfuckers and get rid of them. Look, I want y'all to listen to. Just you know what I'm saying. So this guy right here, Marcellus Williams, he's in the state of Missouri or was in the state of Missouri. They got him on first degree murder, robbery, and burglary. Okay, they sentenced him to life. Right? They gave him a death sentence. Sorry, sentenced him to had a death sentence. Now this case is really weird. This was back in 2000. No, I'm sorry, 1998. 1998, was it like August, September? It's either August or September or something like that. I think it was like August. Yeah, I think it was like August, September. Anywho, uh, and he had a conviction date of uh, June the 15th, 2001. Right? He's actively served. Well, then as of yesterday, served 24 years. 24 years in prison. Now, what makes this so wild is that sometimes I get thrown off by the bots in the chat, y'all. But I'm not even paying attention to the chat. So if y'all saying some shit to me, I'm not gonna read it yet. But let me get you. Let's get you the um, let's get you what he was in jail for. Let me get you the full thing. I don't even. So just so people can't say like I'm using it to like push a propaganda or I'm using it to push a narrative or I'm using my own opinions or some shit. I'm giving you the exact facts. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So in 2001, Marcellus Williams was convicted for the murder of Felicia Gale. Now, Felicia Gale was she's a newspaper reporter and she was a social worker. Now, she was found stabbed to death in her home while taking, after taking a shower back in 1998. Now, what this is what was wild to me, right? So during the trial, the prosecutors were saying that Williams had broken into her home on August the 11th, um, noticed the shower was running, and then picked up a large butcher knife. And then when Gail came down the stairs, he proceeded to stab her 43 times. Took her purse, took her husband's laptop, etc. Sold their stuff, moved on, right? Now, the authorities were saying that during that day, Williams wore a jacket to hide, the blood on his shirt. They ended up questioning his girlfriend, like, and his girlfriend questioned him too, like, why would he wear a jacket on that hot of a day? Okay. Uh, and then they also said that Williams sold the laptop like 2 or 3 days or something like that after that. So then the prosecutors who were on that trial, they also presented these testimony from one Henry Cole, who was another inmate that they shared, a prison cell with Marcellus Williams. Um, Cole had claimed that Williams he had confessed to the murder, and he provided all kind of specific details, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, right? Now, check this out. So, what did the defense say about this, right? So, the defense, the lawyers had argued that there was literally no forensic evidence connecting Williams to the scene of the crime. Again, 43 times stabbed, stole a purse, stole the laptop, fled. There was no forensic evidence connecting Williams to the scene of the crime. On top of that, the murder weapon had been mishandled, right? So they were saying that, because uh, the police or whoever on the staff, they had their DNA was found on the knife because they were mishandling it. They didn't handle it correctly. So what that did, they kind of just tossed out the whole evidence part, right? So they just tossed it out. So they couldn't even use the fact that the evidence that his forensic files, like the blood, the sweat, the hair, stuff like that. They couldn't even use that in court, saying that that wasn't even his because it was thrown out. It was null and void then because it got mishandled. Anyway, so testing has showed that on the DNA of the knife, it belonged to the members of the prosecutor's office who had handled it without gloves after the original crime lab test. According to a report by the Associated Press, Williams' defense also argued that both the girlfriend and Henry Cole had felony convictions, and they were also given a $10,000 reward for any information they could provide. They also noted that the other evidence, such as the bloody shoe print and hair found at the scene of the crime, did not match Marcellus Williams. According to the local media reports, Williams did sell a laptop computer that was stolen from Gale's home, but the local prosecutor, Wesley Bell, said there was evidence that he had received the computer from his girlfriend. Anyway, over the next few years, Williams was spared from executions in 2015 and 2017, but this did not result in his conviction being overturned. Bell also said that a prosecutor had improperly rejected black potential jurors, resulting in a jury with 11 white members and only one black member. y'all, Gail, yes, Gail was Caucasian. Now this is my thing. We can throw the races away. Just throw the ethnicities away. If this lady was a blue lady and this man was a green man, the fact of the matter is there was nothing connecting him to that crime. If you want to say, okay, well, he's guilty of stealing or selling something that wasn't his, I mean, then I guess you could do that. But, as far as you saying and connecting him to that murder, that's insane. I mean, that's fucking insane. So, listen to this, chat. Not only did that happen, people who were on that original trial back in 2001, even the ones who had said that he was guilty now, they then start like, wait a minute, hold on, this isn't right. Something's not right. This shit's not adding up. We don't feel good about this any longer, right? Prosecutor team does the same thing. No, none of them are in agreement that he should be executed, let alone be guilty. Chat, when I tell you shit like this pisses me off beyond comprehension, I can't even make that kind of shit up. I can't even make it up. It baffles me how people can execute a man that nobody is in agreement that he's guilty. Even if he really did it, it's your job to prove that he did it. Nobody could. There was no connecting evidence. I find it maddening that that's even a thing. There were petitions, and there were petitions. They were lined outside, like they had shit buildings full of people begging and pleading. Even the family of Gail was like, no, 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 hold on, wait. The governor's like, nah, fuck that. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Y'all, this shit is baffling to me. It's baffling. Like, y'all, they executed him yesterday afternoon, and his friends and family, they were so sad because they're like, we just knew that justice would prevail. And what do you get? What can you do? You know. But and this is kind of like hearing stories like this, y'all. It's kind of like just y'all. I'm trying to be careful about what I say on this stream because my folks watch this stream. So I don't know. we'll see what comes to light the next few days. We'll see what happens with that shit. That shit ticks me off though, y'all. And then I see people talking about, like, if he was white, would y'all still care? What the fuck are you talking about? If he was white, I would be just as fucking upset trying to figure out how the fuck you sentence a man to die and you don't even have evidence that he's guilty. You're like, oh yeah, he told this inmate at some point that he murdered somebody. Y'all, even if he did that, even if he did that, let's just say he did that. Let's say he told inmates that he did the murder. I don't know how many of y'all have ever been locked up, how many of y'all have ever been in a situation like that. You cannot be a lamb in jail. You can't. So, even if he told somebody that kind of information, you want people in jail to think you're tougher than what you are. I've heard of that many a times. You want people in jail to think you're tougher than what you are, right? You're not going out looking for shit, but you letting them know, like, yeah, man, I'm with that. That's what kind of stuff I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do my time, get in, get out, do whatever it is that I gotta do. I saw that. Y'all, if y'all feel like y'all want to click that link, y'all can click it. I definitely did see that. Yeah, yeah. I just, y'all, we gonna move on. But I just wanted to, like, I don't feel like a lot of people even knew about this kind of story, y'all. And when I'm talking to people about it, like today, nobody knew this man's name. Very few people knew this man's name. I asked at least 30 people, maybe three knew his name, knew who he was. And that man's last words wasn't anything evil. It wasn't anything spiteful. He said, "All praise to Allah," which is who he serves. All the praise to Allah. That was it. Moving off of him, I'm getting him off my stuff. Um, man, this is what we got next. Y'all, when I tell you this man's murder hurt me, like, man, y'all, this shit right here is so disgusting. So everybody knows this story. At least I would imagine everybody knows this story. This is a famous rapper, Young Dolph, Memphis 10 is where his domain was. He was killed supporting a business, a cookie business. He was going to get cookies at this local cookie shop, Makita's. Everybody knows it. Now we can get into. I'm not gonna do that one. Y'all, there's so much more to this shit than what y'all like than what's being told. But there are some people on trial right now for his murder. Let me give y'all these updates. Let me give y'all these updates. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. So on the Dolph trial, two men are supposedly responsible for young Dolph's death, and those young men are some cornballs. Um, Cornelius, what's his last name? Smith or something, and then Justin Johnson. There's so many moving parts in this case, y'all. But anyway, Cornelius Smith, Justin Johnson. If is it Cornelius Smith? Hold on, y'all. So let me verify this before I. Yes, Cornelius Smith. That's his name. That's his name. I have to verify the name. So the way what's coming out in court is, well, Justin Johnson. I think they say he jumped out of the passenger side. Cornelius came around. Also, they shot into the Makita's restaurant. Quote, y'all can't even see my shot into the restaurant. There, y'all, we'll talk about that another day. But anyway, let's get to what they are saying. Anyway, even though they did pull the trigger, it it didn't happen just like that. But anyway, um, but yes, they then shot young Dolph. That was who was standing inside Makita's cookie shop. Now it said that they were at first they said they were acting out of that Justin was acting out of jealousy because Justin wanted to move up the rankings at his label. Okay, but now it comes out that Justin was paid. This was a paid hit um, from CMG. I don't know if y'all know who CMG is. Y'all look it up. I don't really like the owner. Fuck him. So I don't even say his name. Y'all can look that shit up. Fuck him. Anywho, um, they the owner of CMG, his brother, Big Jook, Big Jook, Jook. They then say that he is responsible for putting out the hit for said Dolph. They said the hit was 100K. Hang on, y'all. I'm trying to see if I got this. Let me see if I got what you call a picture. Hold on. Let me see if I even got that stuff. I hope I do. Cause let me show y'all these dumb motherfuckers. These dumb ass motherfuckers, y'all. Do I not have it? Hold on, y'all. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. So y'all can see these cornballs. I just want y'all to see the cornballs, y'all. Hang on. They over here talking about some. Don't talk about it, Buckets. Don't do that. Don't do that. Fuck y'all. I do what the fuck I want to do. Where is that picture at? So I can plug this bitch. There you go. five seven. You a little bitch too. Anyway, um, that's Justin. The other one, Cornelius, I'm not even gonna pull him up because fuck him. But anywho, um, they were supposed to get $100,000 from Big Jook and the rest of their label or whatever like that to, for being paid for this hit, right? Then they're supposed to get some street credit. They're supposed to be able to move up through the rankings and shit like that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, these dumbass niggas didn't even get the money. Didn't even get the money. Nope. Nope. Didn't. How the fuck, y'all? You gotta be a goofy motherfucker to have wanted to do this hit. You might have been the goofiest bitch in Memphis. You might have been the goofiest bitch in Memphis. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss nothing in my chat real quick. It don't look like I did. It don't. Anyway, so I think one of them had reported that they got a letter for killing Dolph and like $800. Was it $800? Was it 800? Captain Dumbass thought he was gonna get 100K, and I promise you, y'all, I think he got $800. Hold on. Hold up. Yeah. Cornelius Smith talks about. He said he on Cornelius said he only received $800. You two goofy bitch ass motherfuckers. You killed this multi-millionaire street legend, Memphis legend, for 800 funky ass dollars. You killed this multi-millionaire, self-made black man for $800 in a letter. And for your attorneys, they gave you 50K for your attorney. That's it. That's what you got. You a goofy bitch. But look, listen, and I don't know how many of my folks, like, I don't know how many of y'all that watch this shit, that watch me, if y'all like, if y'all out in the streets and shit like that, if y'all do, like, y'all run the streets, this shit right here, this goofy bitch right here, let him be a lesson to you, bro. The streets don't give a fuck about you. They don't love you. They don't fuck with you. The streets gonna use you just like these motherfuckers. These goofy motherfuckers got used by a bigger street motherfucker. Hold on. Hold on. And I hate that I'm finna have to put my girl up in this. Hold on. Hold on now. Cause she don't even deserve to be in this. But this the only picture I had of this motherfucker. Hold up. You got used by a real street motherfucker. You got used by this motherfucker. Hernandez Govan. Bro, every time I see her picture, y'all, I be wanting to cry. Every time I see her shit, I be wanting to cry, y'all. I can't even. I don't even. Y'all, y'all, I'm over here about to tear up. Y'all, on the right hand side, that young lady. For those of you who don't know, her name is Lotta Cash Desto. Destiny Govan. That's her real name, or was. She was a rapper in Memphis. Got killed out there in Texas. Out there in Texas. I appreciate the follow too, man. Y'all, I swear to God, she didn't. Man, man, man. Y'all, she got killed in Texas. We think it's because of this dumb motherfucker right here. Let me point to his dumb ass. This dumb motherfucker right here. Because of what he did. When she died, he put that shit on social media. He was like, "Baby, I'm sorry. You got wrapped up in my shit, my business. Stupid bitch. You a stupid bitch. You got that girl killed." Y'all, she was such a sweet person, y'all. She didn't do nothing to nobody. Now, Desto might have ran off on your bag a couple times. She might have did that. But no, she was cool on the real though. She just y'all imagine you are grinding for your entire life. I appreciate the follow. Imagine you grinding for your entire life. You get noticed by somebody really huge in your industry. They take you under your wing. Now you making money. You making hella money. Now you super successful. You achieving all of your dreams. But because you associated with that stupid motherfucker, and that's not your fault, because you can't pick that motherfucker. You couldn't pick him. You can't pick him. But because for some fucked up reason, that's your daddy, you can't do shit about it, you die. Anyway, y'all, he tried to carry this shit out. Who he is, he's the talent. He's the talent acquisition for CMG. Y'all, I wish I can say what I want to say for real. I wish I could say what I want to say. Anyway, goofy motherfucker, man. Anywho, so that's who got them folks to do that shit. Y'all, I'm so. I gotta get her off my screen, man. I can't even think. But anywho, so that trial has started. Started really picking up, making headway. Um, I just hope they get them folks, man. That's what media buckets want to say. I hope they get them folks. The other side of trade, don't worry about it. Anyway, but prayers up to his family, man. God bless his folks. Them beautiful kids he got. You really took that man out for $800. Justin Johnson, you a bitch. Moving along, y'all. Uh-oh. Why is this? So back to the diddler. Back to him. What we didn't cover last time. You said what? Yeah. What we didn't cover last time is this. So at this point now, he has tried bail twice. They have denied his bail two times. You know you fucked when you offer a motherfucker $50 million and they say, nah, no. They like, no, actually, you can keep your money. Actually, you can keep that 50 mil. We don't want it. Y'all just looking at this motherfucker make me so mad. He make me so mad, y'all. Y'all, I was just talking to somebody. I was telling them that in reality, as many jokes as I've made, as many jokes as everybody else making online, this shit's sad. There is no, I can't think of a greater hip hop tragedy. Like this is up there with Pac. This is up there with Big. And if you don't look at it as a tragedy, I mean, look how many people that this man has hurt, how many families this man has destroyed, how many people he's taken advantage of. Y'all, this I don't think Shakespeare could have wrote a better a crazier tragedy than this. I don't think anybody could have written one. A tragedy of just crime and successful and just gatekeeping and you know anytime like y'all, I just it's such a disgusting thing. I really wish it was something like we could just be like, oh, you know what? Don't worry about it. Fuck it. We'll talk about it another day. I feel like that does the people who were lost and wrapped up in this no justice, y'all. Like it has to happen. The fact that I know he's probably going to get some time off of his shit because he gonna snitch. He gonna snitch. He gonna snitch. He gonna tell. He gonna tell. They said he's on suicide watch, and then somebody had asked him, "You think he'll really commit suicide?" Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Diddy is someone who has been successful majority of his life. He's had millions. He has a 50-foot bed in a backyard somewhere. He has multiple houses, multi-million dollar mansions, multi-million dollar businesses. He gonna tell. He gate kept so many things. He leveraged his power in order to rape and pillage and do things of that nature, like barbaric crimes. And he already had a problem with peers that he thought was almost on his level. He had an issue taking any kind of criticism from them. How the fuck do you think he feels taking orders from somebody that make $35,000 a year? You don't even make 1% what he makes. That shit is destroying him. You go from being able to jump on your private jet at any point of time to you having to ask, can you go take a shit? The same folks you thought you was above are the folks right now that control your very destiny. How prophetic. How many kids has he groomed? Had custody over Usher, guardianship over Usher, making Usher go to the clubs, party with women, all kind of stuff when he was 16. Distinctively remember Usher saying this in multiple interviews. I just want to go make music. Diddy's like, nah, man, come on. I hope they get every last motherfucker that took place that helped this shit that was involved in any way. I don't give a fuck if it's my favorite celebrity. If your ass was there, even if you was there, I feel like you should go. If you saw it, you should go. If you saw it and didn't do shit, you a part of the problem. You should go too. Marlon Wayans, I don't believe you. I don't believe you went to that many Diddy parties and nobody and you didn't see shit. I don't believe you. Meek Mill talking about he want to hire an investigator to see why his name attached. Bitch, you know why your motherfucking name attached. You on video. You on video, hands on your motherfucking knees in the pool. Why did he on camera? Stop playing, Meek. Neo, I remember when your baby mama had posted that video when she was pissed the fuck off at you. She called you Little Diddy. She said, Little Diddy, tell him what happened at the freak offs. And you looked so fucking agitated. Chris, you too. Chris, you too. You too. They said they at first they had put Oh shit, I remember. Well, they might be coming for Jay Z and Beyonce. If they do, so fucking what? Cause I remember when Jay Z was kissing Diddy in the mouth. I remember that. Your favorite rappers, they there too. I remember when he was talking to Big in that fucking interview, and Big rubbing his head on his arm like that. All of y'all motherfuckers can go. I don't like none of you motherfuckers that much. And Diddy, I swear to God, I really hope that what they saying about Aaron Carter ain't true. I hope to God you did not touch Aaron Carter because you thought that he was gonna out you for what you did to him. You a sick man. You a sick man. At some point, I don't know whether to feel bad for him because I'm like, it has to be some kind of mental illness, right? Is it not? You gotta be, right? Because nobody with a, I just feel like with a semi-normal brain can do shit like that. And do y'all know who Gene Deal is? Hang on. Do y'all know who that is? Gene Deal? I don't even know if I got him. Hold on. Here you go. Have y'all seen this man before? No, 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 no. So Gene Deal is was one of Diddy's ex bodyguards, right? Or ex security, whatever you want to call it. Gene Deal was his bodyguard from the 90s to 2005, something like that. But he has listed a bunch of shit that Puff, Sean, Brother Love, whatever the fuck you want to go by, whatever nasty nickname you want to be called, he gives you a history about all kinds of shit that Puff did. But he's been doing that. That ain't the newest. Like he's been doing that. Y'all, this is my thing about Gene too. Gene, and he getting a lot of recognition right now. But my thing about Gene is Gene wants to separate himself from this. And yeah, sure, true. You might not have been a part of that stuff. Like he said, oh well, nobody's gonna say that Gene Deal was in the indictment. Nobody said Gene Deal held them down and drugged them and raped them and stuff like that. You probably are 100% right, Gene. I believe you a real street dude too. I believe you. I believe everything you say. But you are not absolved from this. Again, like I said before, If you were not a part of the solution, then you are definitely a part of the problem. Gene's like, I told him to chill out, chill out, chill out, all this other shit. Gene, what the fuck did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do, Gene? You knew that shit was going on. What did you do? Yeah, you doing a tell all. Okay, so fucking what? You like, I left. That's not enough. You left. So fucking what? That's not enough. Fuck that, Gene. I'm so disgusted in this whole thing, man. They not gonna indict you, Gene, because you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. But you didn't do anything right. And because you didn't do anything right, that makes you have done everything wrong, Gene. Y'all, I can't wait till this shit underway. It's supposed to take off like what I think November or some shit like that. I need to know. Uh, y'all, we're gonna do updates on all this shit. I really wanted to game today, y'all, but I can't game when freaky like motherfuckers like this shit, and you got people being executed and shit like that the day before. I can't fucking stream and do that shit. I can't play a game and do that shit, y'all. I can't do it. My mind won't even let me do it. You know what I'm saying? So for y'all who enjoy more of like a funny stream, shit like that, this ain't that today. Timeouts with Trey ain't really supposed to be that. Some of them might be. It's not supposed to be that. It's not. It's not for that. Y'all, every action has a consequence, right? You learn that in science, right? Every force has an opposite force. Beginning and the end, chain of events. There are consequences to everything, right? The young Dolph situation. You want to be a street nigga? You want to be one of them kind of folks? Be careful, cause the streets don't love nobody, and you are, and people keep you around as long as you are useful. The minute you are no longer useful, you're no longer around. That's how it's been. That's how it's always been. That's how it is. That's probably how it will forever be. If you do low down and dirty shit to people, you have to believe at some point either them people that you doing something to gonna be tired, gonna get tired of this shit, or you'll just get caught up some other kind of way. But you will get yours, and that goes for all of us, y'all. those who did come out, man, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all for sticking through the screen. I know this ain't something that we always do, but I ain't even in the playful mood, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all follow the TikTok, follow the Twitter. Get up with me next time, man. I love y'all, man.